I'm under so much pressure now. Geez. Firstly, thank you so much. I'm sat there and I'm like, I hope there's someone else coming on here because you're bigging me up. Like, firstly, I was a footballer. I wasn't that good. If any of you saw me on the pitch, you can testify for that. I was an average footballer. But you know what? One of the best things about this business that I absolutely love that we're about to share with you guys and welcome everybody is that I didn't know who Kern Toussaint was before this business. Respectfully, I didn't know who he was. I didn't introduce him to this call. I didn't introduce him into this business. If you've been invited onto this call today for the first time and you're like, what have I been invited onto? Then please just take a moment to understand that this might be a call that could make some big differences. And it's 11:11 again. It's like, it's always a sign that I see. And it's something here that it's really important because I introduced somebody called Rowan Bond to this company. I just introduced him to a call like this. Rowan made a decision that has totally changed his life now. I didn't know that he knew Kern. And Mr. Kern Toussaint then came to an event that we had. And I'm like, wow, this guy's like me. I'm glad he's got his top on today, because otherwise I would know that I'd have to go in the gym right now because he'll put me to shame. So thanks, Kern. I appreciate that. You make me feel a lot better than that side. But look, you can tell from this guy's hunger. If you've come from the Caribbean islands and don't have as much as opportunity and come over here and you don't have success in life over here, and you have two options. One is to go back home or one is to stay, and you get the plane ticket and you actually cut it with scissors. That's what we call burning the boats. You make a decision. That's what Mr. Toussaint did years ago. Got the plane tickets, cut them up, said, no, I'm not going back to that life. I'll figure it out. And we're on this call now, and he's totally changed his life. I mean, go check him out on social media. It's insane what he's doing now, impacting not just in this business. So, Mr. Toussaint, it's a pleasure to be on this call with you. Guys, it's Sunday morning. What the hell are you doing on this call? Seriously. The pubs are open. Why are you here? Yeah? Why are you here? I want to know why you're here. Some of you in the business, some of you are thinking, do you know what? Yeah, I might go now. Fine, no problem at all. Look, I'm going to share with you something here that has made it so that I will do this call all day, every day. I'm addicted to this. I love it. I've found my calling. It's something that I've been like praying for and wishing for. When you find something that you want that badly, you grab it and you don't let go. And the majority of the people that I saw jumping on this call are from the UK. I know New Zealand in the house. I'm not going to, New Zealand guys, they're big. I'm not going to annoy these guys, all right? But Australia, Birmingham, Cardiff, London, Australia, Cheshire. I see a lot of the guys up north right now are jumping on here. I wonder why that is. Tyler and Jody, I think you might have something to do with that. But look, guys, you're from the UK, a lot of you. I'm going to try and speak to you like I'm from the UK. I am. I'm based just outside of London, and I've been on presentations before. I've seen opportunity calls where they show you the houses, the cars, the watches, the sack your boss. We're not doing that today. We're going to show you numbers. We're going to show you ways if you want to achieve that. I'm not saying it's not achievable, but we're going to try and bring it down to our level, and I'm going to try and share with you why I am an ambassador for this company and I'm an ambassador for this industry, okay? So welcome, everybody. My name's David Hunt. I'm a Diamond Ambassador in this company, which probably means nothing to many on this call. But the key thing is knowing I've been involved in this business since the very beginning, okay? And let me get this up here so I can see you guys too. I'm going to try and keep the chat open. I am a male. I do not do well at multitasking, all right? I'm like Dory. I get distracted left, right, and center. So I'll try and keep an eye on it and see what pops up there, okay? On the left-hand side is what I'd love to be able to hold on to. It was the old me. I was a professional footballer for 16 years. Very, very lucky. Very, very fortunate. I created my own luck for sure. I grafted, but I'm appreciative that I did something that I got paid for doing and I love, okay? And so with that being the case, I didn't realize how quickly it will be taken away from me. And so at the age of 28 years old, I was expecting to retire around 35. And yes, I'm 37 now. So I know you don't think that, but I'm 37 now. And I went on a very quick journey of understanding that the bubble can burst quick. And my COVID-19 happened when I was 28 years old. I was playing live on Sky Sports against Stoke City. So yeah, won't go there. I went in for a tackle. I broke my foot. Okay. I had 3 months left on my contract. I knew I was going to get another one. And then the manager left and the new manager came whilst I was injured. And they looked at me at my age and injury and they're like, I don't want him. So they offered me a 50% pay cut. So me, I thought I'd get another contract at another club. No clubs wanted to take me on. So now I'm looking at taking the 50% pay cut, yet I was the person that every time I got paid every month, we spent it. We got a nicer car on finance. We went on nice holidays. And thankfully, my missus made me put some money aside to have a deposit for the house we've got. Other than that, we didn't have anything. We didn't. And now I'm proud to say it, but at the beginning, I would never have told anybody that. I was so embarrassed because they had me in this limelight of footballer money, yet embarrassingly, I went out with the family and I couldn't even take the bill. That's how bad it was. And I'm not here for a boohoo story. Far from it. It's important you understand the situation I got myself into. Now, why was that? Why did that happen? Because I was in an environment of the same minded people. My mum, my dad, my sisters, all of them are working now. Okay. My mum, my dad are 70 years old and still work today, not through choice. Okay. They have their pension, but they have to work. And so they've been doing that for 53 and 54 years. So everything that came in went out for them too. They had one holiday a year and that was just the norm. So when I get told I've got to bring my wages, my income down or my outgoings down by 50%, I couldn't. I now start arguing with my missus. And I mean, not just one argument. I mean, our relationship was getting toxic because of money. And I know there's people on this call that can relate with this. And so from that, then I suffer with colitis. So then with stress, I started getting ill and that affected my football as well. And so I managed to get a contract with a club on the same money. And for the next 2 years, that was the reality check. I said, you know what? I'm going to figure out a way. I have no money, and I have no education. I messed around at school, but I will figure out a way. My children will never, ever, I've got 10-year-old and 12-year-old daughters. They will never experience the financial stress I went through. They will never experience it. So I went and started studying business, asking questions, reading books, came across the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, telling me 95% of the population were like me. One income stream, an employee, didn't have an extra fund or other income streams. The top 5% income earners owned a business and are investors. And normally the 95% work for them. And so it was saying, how do you get to that other side? Passive income. I kept hearing this word, passive income. So I went online and I started finding some bad sites. And then eventually I was told about the home-based business industry. Right now, I've been in this industry for 5 years and 5 months. I'm going to go in depth on this because it's important. It's important for you guys to understand this journey, and this industry is phenomenal if it's done right. If people don't teach you, if they don't mentor you, if they don't create an environment for you to understand that this takes time, but you can all have success no matter what walk of life. That's my role. That's what I want to do here. Okay. So I'm going to take time. If there's people that don't, just give me the information, 10 minutes, go watch a video, go watch a recording, not a problem. We're not looking for that type of person. We're looking for somebody that wants it as badly as we do. Okay. So with that being the case, I then started to have success in this industry, selling product. And I know there's people on this call that have done that too. And then I was told about the gentleman in the bottom right-hand corner was about to launch a company. I'll ask you a question on here. How many of you got a phone call from Mark Zuckerberg asking you if you want to get involved in Facebook at the beginning? Or Jeff Bezos to get involved in Amazon at the beginning? Or Jack Ma involved in Alibaba at the beginning? None of us did. The gentleman down in the bottom right-hand corner is of a similar stature. And he's created a company that in the next 5 to 10 years here will be a $50 billion company. We have an opportunity to be part of that. You won't ever get that type of opportunity again at this time. And so it's my role now to educate you on the company. And then if this is something you want to run with, then that's your decision. But no, you're going to have the support from everybody that's here on this call. You're going to have the support from everybody in the company. Whoever introduced you, you'll have the support from them and everybody that introduced them too, okay? Now, this company is called Iberian iBoomerang? iBoomerang is a network marketing company. Why do I say network marketing? Because when I started this industry 5.5 years ago, this is what they told me to do. They said, David, when you present, don't mention network marketing. I was like, why? They said, because 60% of the people that you're presenting to will switch off straight away. I was like, that's insane. Why? Like, this is an unbelievable industry. He said, because basically around 60% of people that come on these calls have either heard of it, been told about it, tried it, or seen someone that has not done well at it. 60% of people. And I looked at these numbers and I was like, how is that possible? Like, why? And the more and more I got involved in this industry, the more and more I realized that people come on these calls, they've been sold a dream. They've been told that it's near enough like you're going to be a millionaire in 2 months. They're not getting taught properly, or they have to go out there and they have to go and sell a product. All of these things we are getting out of the way now. Okay, so apologies if that happened to you. The role we're going to build here, and you'll understand this over time, is the total opposite to all of that we just said, which is why I am going to tell you it's a network marketing company. I'm going to tell you that this is something that we've created that is just different. The company that we have here is called iBoomerang. iBoomerang is now officially 16 months old this month. When I was told about it, it hadn't launched. They hadn't paid $1 or pound in commissions. There was no team members. There was nothing. There was just a vision of me and Mr. Holton Buggs, the CEO of the company, at a table showing me what he wanted to create. And I believed in him. I trusted him. He was the only reason I joined this company. Today, fast forward 16 months, we have now done $60 million in revenue. We have over 700,000 customers registered. And in 2019, we're officially the fastest growing momentum company in the network marketing, home-based business industry. It works. And we're in at an amazing time that you can capitalize from this, okay? So the philosophy, why is it called iBoomerang? Well, why is Google called Google? I don't know. iBoomerang, I do know. When you throw a boomerang comes back to you. So our philosophy is similar to this. When you give goodwill, goodwill comes back to you. I am a true believer in this. Sometimes it comes back instantly. Sometimes it could take weeks, months, or maybe even years. But if you stay true to you, it comes back to you. Now, that's the philosophy here, and you're going to like this model that we put together. Disclaimer, please understand this. I'm going to try and, I said this yesterday, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to try and I'm going to try and make it so you don't join this company, right? But only for those that have the microwave mindset. Because many people come on these calls and they look at it and they have a 3-month business plan. If it doesn't work in 3 months, so they don't make money in 3 months, they quit. I'm going to try and get rid of you now, right? Because if you are in a position in your life that you can say in the next 2-3 years, you've already got a plan to build a residual income, that in the next 2-3 years, you're going to get paid residually without having to put work in, fantastic. But if not, this here is a model that may be able to help with that. If you're looking for money this month, next month, that needs to cover all your bills and everything, go get a job right now. I mean this respectfully. Go and get something there that will pay the bills so that you can build this up and enjoy building it up, not build it up out of desperation. So with this disclaimer, what I'm trying to get at here, there is no guarantee you're going to make money. None. Because it is down to your own hard work, time, and effort. Now, however, if you put the time and effort in and you go and look at the people on this call that are in the business, you'll see we're having success. Does that mean we can make money this month? 100%. Does it mean we can make money next month and build this up quick? If you put the time and effort in, you compress time frames, you can definitely do it quick. However, many people don't have time. If you want to build something on the side right now, then this is a residual income builder we're going to show you. There's no guarantee you're going to make money unless you put time and effort in, okay? Now, it's time for you to take control. I asked you a question. Are you in control of your life? Are you in control of your finances? Are you in control of what you get to do on a daily basis? If the answer is no, okay, no problem. We can fix this. It's time for you to earn not just money, more money. Do you have other income streams coming in? If you've been furloughed or something's happened to you in the last 3 months, and you're not in control of your main income stream, then we need to be talking about this business quick, okay? And when is the best time to start a home-based business? When you're at home, when everyone's at home. In the last 3 months, this has been the biggest 3 months in revenue for our company. How's that possible? When everyone else out there is struggling. because everyone is looking for an opportunity right now. Okay, so it's important you understand this. Now, our mission is to provide an opportunity without selling. As simple as that. Two things that you want to look at when you look at a network marketing company. Number one, who is the owner? What is his vision? And then the second thing is, what is the unique selling point that makes them different from everybody else? The unique selling point with iBoomerang, we don't sell. We don't sell. We do not sell to the customer, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to take the old model of network marketing on the left, and we're going to move it to the new era. And I'll give you an example of the old model. The industry of network marketing is amazing. Like, it's made so many people financially better. But the thing is that majority of these companies launch and they have a product that is good, but you have to oversell it, okay? And then you have to call up the customers every month and you have to ask them to buy. That's the old model. And if you have experience in network marketing, then yeah, you'll probably win. But many haven't, like I said. The new model is where we've created a concept where you only make money when a customer saves money on something they're going to buy anyway, and you don't need experience. We're using technology to do it. If you take conventional business, you have Blockbuster, old model, and then you've got Netflix, new model. If you take Toys R Us, old model, and then you take Amazon, new model. You take the taxi cab era, old model. Take Uber, new model. There is one defined difference between these two different concepts: technology. And so from that now, we're showing you how we're going to take the old model of network marketing to the new model using technology. This vision came down to our CEO and chairman, Mr. Holtenbugs. He is the only reason I joined this company. He is an absolute genius, and I never, ever will ever have a chance to partner with him at this current time ever again. When you're in a position like I was at 28 years old, and I'm sitting there thinking, I do not, for 1 year of searching, I was asking my father-in-law, can you lend me money? I want to open up a coffee shop. Said, no, you won't make profit from it. Show me the numbers. I was searching and searching and searching, and the edge of the cliff was getting closer and closer and closer, and then I found it. When you find it and you find the right person, you grab it and you do not let go. You do not let go. This gentleman is the reason why. 29 years of experience in this industry. I trust him. First 7 years, like many people at the beginning, he did not have huge success, as you can see on the left. Then he realized it's about developing a system so that every single one of you on this call, whether you're a footballer, whether you're a stay-at-home mum, whether you work in construction, whether you don't speak English, it does not matter. There's a system here that he's put together to create success for you. Starbucks has a system. McDonald's has a system. Your current job role that you went into, more than likely, they gave you a system that you had to follow. And so he managed to do that in this industry, which then led him to help create over 45 millionaires himself, and then become one of the top earners in the industry. That was all selling products, by the way, in the old model. He said, you know what? Even though I've made this money, there's too many people that didn't win. I'm going to create a company here that nobody's done before. 2019, March, he created iBoomerang. Our team has created a concept of to make the future of business easier, okay? We have something here that is going to build your business for you. This is what I call the heartbeat of iBoomerang. Actually, the heartbeat of your payments over the next 12, 24, 36, 48 months. This here is called the PRIB. You're looking at me saying a circle. A circle here said the PRIB. It stands for a perpetual residual income builder, and this is AI technology. I've got some on my phone here, which is called Siri. I've got another one here. Actually, I'll do this because it's sunny outside, so maybe it might say it better. It was 18 degrees yesterday, so Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 19 degrees Celsius.
There we
Today,
go.
you can expect a high of 19 degrees.
So it's 1 degree higher today. So if you want to come to the UK, down in London, then it's good. But the reason why I'm showing this for you is because we are surrounded by AI technology. Amazon is using this technology here. Apple is using this technology here. There are companies like Instagram and Facebook and many others out there that are building their business on AI technology. Amazon does not call you up asking you if you want to buy. They put products in your eye line because the AI technology knows or can predict what you're looking for. Netflix does not call you up telling you that there's a brand new program that they think you might like. No, you go on there and they've already got it in your eye line because they know what predicts what you're going to want to watch. Yet in the network marketing industry, you have to call up customers and sell. You have to call them up again and get them to buy. There is no technology that is upselling products to them. We've managed to create it. We have our own. It's called the Prib. And the Prib on the right-hand side, you can see here, basically what it will do is, how many of you on this call would like to make money from a customer that saves money, but you don't have to sell to them? Well, the Prib does the selling for you. It will even follow up. And when a new product's released and they think that customer's going to like it, it will upsell it to them and it will put it in their eye line. How many of you would like to build a team, but do not want to speak to anybody? You don't have to. We've got technology here that will actually present for you, or people like myself will do it for you. And then when they come into the business, they get an email that trains them up step by step and then helps them and keeps the retention rate. Basically, Mr. Bugs has said, why has nobody created a company where technology is doing the work for you? When I go to the bank, there aren't as many people that are serving me anymore. Why? They're using technology. They're using technology. All these companies do it, yet in the industry, it's still dated. So we are the first company to help it evolve. Now, how do we get customers? Let me show you a business model. I didn't explain this as well the other day, and I can see the chat going off. So I like to. I'm Dory now. I've got distracted. Right, Leeds have made it clear that leads are in their house. All right. So I see leads are in the house. Shout out to all of you. Let me make this clear. Amazon today has over 100 million products. That was actually, the research I saw was from 2018 April, so it's probably more now. How many of you have used Amazon in the last couple of months? My missus is going nuts with it every day. Doorbell, and the guy standing about 20 meters away with the box there. Amazon, their business model is 3 parts. Number 1, they launch with one product. Number 2, they have technology in the middle. And number 3, they bring in other products and services. Okay, so they launched at the beginning with a free membership, because what happens is you can't bring products and services in if you don't have customers. So they said, right, how do we get customers? We're going to give a free membership, free. Amazon is free. They give a free membership, and we're going to let people come into this, because what can we put here that we know everybody in this call likes or wants to use or needs or writes, and that's books. So they launched with a bookstore just to bring the people in and get the data. Now they have the data, they go find products that they know that the people are wanting, and they bring the products in, and that is down to their technology. Okay, that is Amazon's business model. Today, Amazon is not really well known for a bookstore. My kids didn't know that. They thought it was a hoverboard store. Yeah, they think it's where you can buy near enough these things, which I get told to use all the time, but they bring out the worst in your looks, that's for sure. I know that, but that's what they think that this for. So with iBoomerang, we got 3 steps as well. This is what we're doing. Number 1, we're going to give away a free membership to bring the customers in for free. Instead of books, travel. How many of you on this call love to travel, want to travel, or maybe have to travel through work? So the first one, fantastic. We know we're going to get free memberships. People want to travel. The second one is we got the technology. The third one is we then are going to bring in all the other products and services. And in the next 17 to 18 months, we're going to have at least 8 more products and services brought in. And we already have the second one after I show you this one here. Okay. So with this now, it's important you understand travel is just the door to bring people in. I did not join for the travel. I am not going to be a travel consultant. I am not going to be a travel agency, but we have a product here that we can bring the customers in. I'll share with you how. Now, the travel industry is an $8 trillion industry, but here's the cool thing right now. I did a presentation just like this 2.5 months ago. 2.5 months ago. And I said, this is when the pandemic was just starting. And I gave a presentation. I said to the guys, how long do you think it will be until we next travel? And they were going, I said, do you think it'll be 5 years till we travel? 3, 1, 6 months, 3 months? And so that was then, and they were saying in between 3 and 6 months. I can tell you now, tonight or tomorrow morning, I've got to go and pick up my mother-in-law and take her to Heathrow Airport because she's flying to Italy. Next month, I'm going to Vegas. Now, people are traveling already. Is it open to everybody right now? No, of course not. but in the next 3, 6, 12 months, which industry do you think is going to boom the most? Travel. Of course, everyone wants to get away. So it's the ideal time for launching our first product. This is fantastic timing. There's a secret, though, that many of you need to know of how we're able to offer a travel platform. In the top right-hand corner, you can see Booking Holdings and Expedia Group. These two companies for the last 10 years have actually been monopolizing the travel industry without us knowing. How many of you on this call have used Booking.com or Expedia or Hotels.com, Travelocity, Trivago? I did too, yeah? I had no idea that when I was going on Booking.com and then try and beat the price on Hotels.com, that I was funding the same two companies. And it's quite interesting because the prices are always fairly similar, right? Because they're owned by the same two companies. They control the pricing. And so with that, I thought there was only two ways you could purchase travel. Number one, phone up the hotel and book direct. Number two is that I go on this site and I try and get the cheaper pricing. I had no idea there was a third way. And only 1% of people that travel know about this, 1%. If you have a membership to a travel agency's booking engine, where you have a username and password, you log in, you can go and check, you can actually see the behind the curtain wholesale pricing, where you can actually see savings. Now, iBoomerang is 16 months old. Our first product is 19 years old, and that is our travel agency that we've done an exclusive partnership with. And with that, we've created our first product, which is called iGo. iGo, we're able to pass savings on to you. I want to share with you here on the left some of the examples, okay? In the top left-hand corner, you've got New York City. 4.5-star hotel on Expedia was, I have to always say this, sorry. It's in dollars. Yeah, I know. It's in dollars. Well, when you go into the platform, it switches to pounds, euros, dollars, whichever country you're in, all right? I appreciate, I had someone highlight at an event once, well, it's in dollars, I'm not interested. No problem at all. I tell you what, when it gets switched to pounds, we'll let you know. We have it in every currency, guys. Expedia, I'll give you an example here because these are in dollars, but Expedia, $339 for this 4.5-star hotel, okay? We went and compared on our iGo platform, and the exact same deal was $178 a night. That's $161 saving. Okay, this is huge. Paris, France, 4-star hotel, Travelocity, $440, $310 saving per night. Now, there's two things that are important here. Number one, saving money. I like to call this business happy wife, happy life. I forward the emails on every time I save money, okay? It makes a big difference at home, and it makes a big difference if you have an extra $310 per day on your trip in Paris. But the second thing that most overlook is that if you had a budget of $200 to $300 per night, you wouldn't be able to purchase these hotels because they're out of your price range. But with the iGo platform, we can find 4- and 5-star hotels at cheaper prices. Now, I'm going to be totally upfront. We do not beat every price. We don't. We're not saying we do, and we're not saying we're the best out there yet. But we have some incredible prices. Myself, my own personal experience, I've saved money in Romania twice. I love Bucharest. In Milan, in Cyprus, at the Sheraton in Dubai, at the MGM in Vegas, at the Palm in Vegas, Houston twice, in London, in York. Shout out to York. I've saved money at the Marriott in York. It was saved money. Lovely hotel, by the way. I've saved money in all of these places. It works, but we're not saying we beat every deal. Far from it. But why is everybody using this platform? Here's the thing. We get an email when we book, and there's two things that are good. Number one, they show you how much you saved. But secondly, they give you reward credits. So every time you use it, you get credits, which you can use credits to purchase your next travel. So we're incentivized. So even though we save, they give us money back, which is why I absolutely love this, okay? Now, I'm going to go on to show you some of the other core services, which are here. The week section is one that I absolutely love, okay? And on this now, the weeks is important because when you have kids in the school holidays, the prices normally go up, right? In the week section, prices go down. Now, you see the these core services that are here, this is really important for you guys to understand that there are other companies out there that do memberships like this, that they're charging anywhere from 5,000 to 20,000. We're giving this out for free, for free. Now, the question is this: do you boomerang? Yes, I boomerang. Did you ever think that we'll be Googling our kids' homework? Yeah. Did you ever think you'd tell someone to go Google it? No, no chance. But here's the cool part, right? I've just shown you the iGo platform and I love it. I will tell you now, I did not join for the iGo platform. I didn't. It's like me saying I joined Amazon for a bookstore. No, I love the iGo platform. We save money, we're making money, we're helping people. I did not join for that. Remember the 3 steps. We got the 3 parts. We got the first product, we got the technology, and then we got the other products and services coming in. That's why I joined. That's the residual income. But the key thing is, how are we managing to get so many customers? There's people on this call right now in New Zealand that have over 1,700 customers in our team. How? I'll show you how. We're using technology. This is how we get a customer. I speak to somebody today. Hey, look, in the next 6, 12, 18 months, you're going to be traveling again or staying in a hotel? Yes. Okay. If there was a way that potentially I could save you money instead of where you normally book, would you like to have access to that website for free, for good? Yes. Okay, cool. So all I do now is that I generate a code in my back office and I send them this code. This code is what we call a boomerang. And basically all that happens is that they open up, they get a link sent to them on text, WhatsApp, however you want, and it has a website and a code. They press the website and then it comes up, activate code, and they copy and paste, done. And when they press activate, it gives them a username and password, and now they have their own booking platform for life, for free, for free. And so I never have to go on a website and look and book travel for them. I heard people do this before. They've gone on websites, they're looking, not in our company, in other companies. They've gone on the website, they're speaking to people, yet they spent a day, 2 days, 3 days making a lovely package for them. The person decides they don't want to book. They just wasted 3 days. Here, I am not a travel agent. You are not a travel agent, okay? They have a travel platform that they can use, and it is totally and utterly free for them to use forever. And our technology, the Prib, is going to show them the different deals that potentially they may be looking for. And that's the beautiful thing about this, guys. And here's the cool thing. How many of you on this call think you could do that just one time a day on the side of what you're doing? You would have 365 customers in a year. 2 years, 730 customers. I will show the calculator as well, so I see some messages coming in about that. Now, here's the thing. We're giving out these codes, these boomerang codes for free. But every time somebody activates one child gets a full Nourish meal through our Boom Foundation. We've actually helped nourish over 7 million children already, and that's rising because of the amount of customers that are coming in, and people are donating as well. This is a huge part of our boomerang. We're here to make money. I get that, I understand that. It's about giving back too, and we're able to do that with this platform. I love it. So let me show you how you can make money and how you can partner, and then I'll move on to the other products and services. The iGo platform. There's 2 ways you can have access to this. Number 1, you can be a free customer. If you are not interested in the business, just want to be a free customer, then let the person know they'll give you a free boomerang code today. And you will have the platform or the website on the right where you can see up to 35% off. Not all of 35, some are 5, some are 10, some we do not beat. There's some great deals though. Now, if you're interested in becoming an ambassador, then your website will be the one that left. And you will see 2 extra things. You'll see double the saving. So you see up to 70% off when you use it yourself. And you get paid when your customers save money. On the right-hand side, I'll show you how you get paid, okay? Now, on the right, let's say you don't even speak to anybody yet. Are they going to go on a trip again? Yes, they're probably going to book a trip. So they're going to buy anyway. You call them up, you send them a boomerang code, and they become a free customer. They go on the platform, and this deal on the right here that you see, there is a 20% saving. So Cancun, normal price would have cost them $1,046. With our iGo platform, we can offer cheaper pricing that they pay $834. Do you think they're going to book? Of course they are. Do you think they're going to use it again? Of course. So they save 212. Remember, you get paid here when the customer saves money. How? You get paid 50% of the saving. The customer saved 212, you get paid 106 cash. That's it. This is how the business model. There isn't a company out there in network marketing that's managed to do this. You give out a free platform and you get paid when the customer saves money. It's never been done before. And this is why we're growing at such a fast rate. And this is only the iGo platform. I introduced my good friend Sonny to this business last year. As an ambassador, Sonny is an entrepreneur. Sonny said, I want to use it myself. He went and saved £423 on his trip on his honeymoon last year. This was my direct that I brought in myself. I brought him on a call like this. Whilst on his honeymoon, he was giving out boomerang codes to the people staying there because they wanted to know how he got the price. And so he didn't speak to them again. This year, messages me, and literally word for word, hey bro, I've just been paid $1,604. I don't know how. He thought it was a mistake. I said, log into your back office and send me a screenshot. It had travel saving bonus, customer name from the customer was someone he met on the honeymoon. The customer went on the site without Sonny knowing. They saved 3,208. Sonny made 1,604. How many of you on this call would like that headache? Now, the key thing is this. It works. It works. We're able to save and we're able to get paid from it. And I didn't even join for the iGo platform. So now I'm going to share with you why I did join. The platform, the iGo platform is great. That is the honey to bring people in. How many of you think you can give away one code a day? Fantastic. You'll get customers. Then how does your residual income build over the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Let the technology and Mr. Holton Bugs do the work. On the right, you can see those circles. We have other products and services coming. I'll share at the end what they may be. The second one you can see is already here. One of the fastest growing segments of travel is the drive share industry. We have now entered that space. I'd like to introduce you to VibeRide. VibeRide is our own rideshare company. It is ours. We own it. We are debt-free. And we are officially live in Florida and Texas, where we've been testing it out. And now we're paying commissions on it, and it works. We're about to go globally. It's about to come to the UK. And this is something here that there are many other rideshare companies out there that you may have their app. I can tell you now, you don't have this app. Why? Because we've just launched. And the reason why people are going to use VibeRide is because the vibe. In the app, you can customize it. When the ride arrives, you can choose the temperature. You can also choose if you want the driver to speak to you or not. You can choose the playlist. You can choose the map. You can choose Girl Power. Girl Power means if you don't want to get in a car with a male, maybe it's late at night, press Girl Power, only females will pick you up. If you're a driver, then you don't want to pick up the drunk males at night, press Girl Power, and you're going to pick up females. This is only the beginning, guys. This has never been done before in this way. And I'm telling you now, people are going to get paid from drivers and they're from riders as well. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works. But the key thing to remember is this. If this is how it is now, how do you think this platform will be in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years? This is why, for me, when I see people that I've spoken to, they say, oh, how's the travel company going? I said, we're not a travel company. I'm not a travel agent. I'm getting paid from rideshare and getting paid from all the other products and services that are about to come that are nothing to do with travel. Okay? It's important people understand this. Otherwise, they get lost with it. But how do you get paid with the rideshare? 3 ways. Number 1, on the left, you can introduce someone to drive for VibeRide as well as the other companies. It is free for them to sign up. They just pay their background checks. That's it. You give them a code to sign up for free. They're now your driver. Every time they pick up a customer, you get 3% of every fare forever. That's residual income. That's only the first way. Second way, drivers can earn from other drivers. If they want to become an ambassador like us, it's called an overdrive driver. They can now come in and they can go and introduce other drivers and get paid on the fleets of drivers. Remember, they all know each other and build a residual income. Even when they're not driving, they can still get paid. The third way on the right, how many of you would like to get paid 3% of every single ride that someone takes with VibeRide? Vix, I see you raise your hand. Don't even tell them the numbers in the chat. Vix, chuck it in the chat. Please do this. Put it in the chat. How many drivers have you got signed up in your network? By the way, Vix is based in the UK. Okay, Vibride isn't in the UK yet. All right, I'm gonna put him on the spot here. Keep an eye on it. How many drivers have you got signed up? Right there, you go. 3,000 drivers signed up in his entire team. He's helped himself and his team sign up drivers. You're gonna get pestered now. Sorry, bro. It's insane what they've done. All right, check this out. That's just drivers. On the right-hand side, you can earn when you introduce someone to download the app. Hey, do you have other rideshare companies? Fantastic. Have you got Vibe yet? No. Download the Vibride app. You'll get incentives to actually get free rides as well. And now when you give them the code, they're your rider. You never speak to them again. You'll get paid every single time that they pay a fare with Vibride. You get 3%. How many people would you like to share that with? It's insane, the numbers on this, and we are in at the beginning when nobody has the app. How many of you on this call have another rideshare app on your phone? At least 70%. You don't have Vibe. Everybody out there doesn't. We're able to take the market now. So as a driver, you earn 70% of every ride. After your 50th passenger that you pick up that month, you get 75%. Okay, that's a nice thing for the drivers. In terms of you, if you want to enjoy, let's say you're not like Vix. Let's say you just introduced 10 drivers. Okay. Just 10 drivers, and they sign up for free. And from that, their average fare per year is 50,000 per year that people pay, which is less than what we know the average is. Okay, but let's say 50,000 a year, 10 drivers, that equals 500,000 in total of fares. Your 10 drivers are brought in. You make 3%. That's an extra 15,000. What work did you have to do to get 15,000? Tell 10 people. Sorry, I was going to say 3. Tell 10 people to sign up for Vibride for free in the area they're in. That is it. This is coming to the UK. How many drivers would you like to have signed up? In terms of getting riders and customers and passengers, whatever you want to call them, we have Mr. Bugs thinks outside the box. I love this. On the left, there's you. Let's say you gave out 10 apps with your code. Just 10. That means you have 10 riders. You don't give it to anybody else. Mr. Bugs has said, why don't we incentivize the riders to get you more customers? How? Well, they open up their app and it says, hey, share the app with 5 people and get a free Vibe ride. I'm from the UK. I will be sharing it. I want a freebie. I will be sharing it. I know everybody wants to share it. So they share it with 5 people. They're sharing your code. So now the 50 other riders that download the app, they're now your riders, your passengers. You now have 60. If those 50 do it again, that's 250. This is how the networks grow with all the conventional companies. Uber had a referral fee for if you refer someone one time, and now it's £3. It used to be 10. You get £3 one time off your fare. That's it. That's how they built it. So you giving out 10 could eventually turn into 310. And if they only spent around $50 a month on rideshare, which I know many of my friends in the city spend way more than that, then you'll be making over $450 a month. Pounds, euros, whichever you're in, per month. That's just from getting 10. If you want to get 100 riders on this model, then you know how the math goes. We are in at the beginning, guys. Vix is based in the UK. 3,000 drivers signed up in America. How? Because we can build this from home online. Sorry, Vix, I've given it away, but you know what? You're killing it. So I know you want to help as well. Now, there's many more ways you can get paid in this company. Here's the thing I want you to understand now, all right? The reason why Kern at the beginning was saying there is an opportunity here. There's an opportunity here that may not come around again. At this time, it won't, okay? But what we have is you have to understand the mindset of the human being is that hindsight is the mindset of the human being. We want something, but we want proof. Okay, we want something. So the majority of people see something and they say, it's too good to be true, or I'll believe it when I see it, or I'll wait and see if it works for somebody else. And then all of a sudden it gets to that point and it's too late. Bitcoin, $150, I saw it. Too good to be true. Today, I've just seen that it's projected to go in the next 3 weeks to 12 grand. Now, I'm in the game of that now, but definitely not $150. Definitely not. Now, if I could have said to you guys today, whether you know Bitcoin or not, that it's going to be, let's say it's 10 grand right now. Hey, we can rewind the clock and go back 4.5, 5 years, and you can get it for that price. How many of you would have done that? Hindsight. It's why there are millionaires out there right now from these type of things, because they understood that they have to take a calculated risk and run with it. If not, then what's the consequences if they don't? So with iBoomerang, we have 2 products already: travel, rideshare. What's number 3? What's number 4? What's number 5? What's number 6? What's number 7? What's number 8? What's number 9? What's number 10? I'll leave that to your imagination. I'm just going to say, what if? What if we're about to launch mobile phone tariffs, and your customers, you didn't speak to them again, they get an alert that they can save money on their monthly bill, and they switch. You get paid every month. Let's say you get paid £1. What if your customers fill up their car with fuel, and they get, because they're a valued member of iBoomerang, they get a discount when they fill up at Shell? I'm just saying, what if? What if instead of now, like, and I know there's some of you, especially you mums out there, that have done this. What if we don't have to go and type in Pizza Express voucher code? I know you do it. I know you do it. Okay. What if we don't have to do that, and instead we get an alert and saying, hey, save money. I have a taste card. I have Groupon. I have all these different things, voucher codes. I use them. I use them, guys. I know there's people in this call that use them. If you use them, they're going to use other things too. What if? What if you go to the coffee shop that you go to and you get a discount because you're a valued member of iBoomerang? What if you go to the cinema and you get to save money as well? Let me touch on the cinema one. I'll explain to you, and then we're wrapping this up very soon, okay? 700,000 people that are members, free members of iBoomerang. What if 100,000 of them, our Prib technology can see they're searching on Google for cinema? So we take 100,000 of that data, which is the highest commodity, and we go to a cinema. We say, hey, Mr. Cinema Man, you need to give us a deal cheaper than what you normally do, and we'll put it in our platform, and we'll bring these customers to your cinema. If not, we'll go to your competitor. That's how you leverage off data. Data is the highest commodity out there now. That's how we're doing this. And as our customer base keeps growing more and more, giving out freebies, the leverage gets bigger and bigger. We go and do bigger deals. When's the best time to do a deal with a company? When they're at the all-time high, or when they're in a pandemic? It's happening, guys. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up on that, on the vision of it. Okay, if you don't quite get it yet, I understand that, but I'm more fortunate because I've been in for 16 months. I get it, which is why we're running with this wholeheartedly. On the customer acquisition, I know. Look, put a number 1 if you want me to show the calculator. If not, we can move forwards. I know it's Sunday. Customer acquisition model. You get 10 customers. Just give out 10 boomerang codes. And those customers save 600. All right, I see the one. Let's get off this one then. Let's go for you British people. Let's show you now. Shout out to everybody that's on this call, by the way. So I know there's a lot of non-Brits on here that are like, well, give us a shout out too. Let me get this up. Okay, cool. You can't see it. 1 second. 113 people on the call. Right. Hopefully you can see this. Yes, you can. All right, in the chat, put it in there. Sonny, my team member, his customer saved 3,208. The example earlier was at 1,046. That example I was just about to show you was 600. Would you like me to go higher or lower? I feel like I'm a game show host. Whilst you're doing that, if you were to go and build this extremely fast, like Vix or like Chanel and Nelly, you have 1,700 customers, fantastic. Actually, put in the chat how many customers you have as well. I'm curious to know. But let's go really conservative for you guys that are watching this for the first time. Let's say you get 1 customer a day for the next year, and then another 1 customer a day for the next 24 months total, okay? So 730 customers. And those 730 customers, let's say year 1, they don't even book a trip. So pandemic's there, first year, they don't even do nothing. Year 2, they go on the trip and they save, you want me to save how much? 3,000? No, oh, here we go. All right, I'm going to take Joanna. Yeah? Oh, no, that's not the amount. Okay, cool. Joanna, you need to get more. Definitely. Right? But I'm going to take Joanna's number. Joanna put 40. I see 2,500, 100, 1,100. Shout out to Clark and Neens, that 230. Right. So now let's say that customers, your customers, year one, don't save any money. Year two, they save £40. It says dollars, but let's say pounds. You would make 14,600. Do you have a 2-year business plan to make you an extra 14,600 with a simple model like we have there? You do not have to call those customers up every year to ask them if they're going to book. Our technology upsells to them. 730 customers. Now, I know that there was some savings here that somebody put in there. I know that myself, I've saved well over $250 out in Houston. That was for 3 nights, $250. Like I said, Sunny's customers saved $3,208 for their holiday. On those types of customers, that's the potential that you could make. But remember one thing, okay? Remember one thing. I did not join for the travel. So year one, nobody travels. Year two, nobody travels. Year three, they start saving some money on a phone bill, maybe, some money at the cinema, and every month it works out that they're saving £5 a month. That's 1,800 residual income per month coming in. Now, if these 730 customers on the app that's being made, it says, hey, share the app with 5 people and get a free vibe or get a free hotel night stay or get a free whatever it may be then, and they go share it. That's 3,650 customers now. If they only save £5, you're making 9,100 without even realizing. This is a perpetual residual income builder. Get the customer once, let the company build the residual income up for you. If this takes 4 years, how many of you would wait 4 years, starting today, to wait until you get 9,000 coming in? Hey, let's say that they don't even say that, they save £2 a month. How many of you wait 4 years to make an extra 3,600 coming in per month? Heck, let's say they don't even save that. They save 50 pence a month. How many of you would wait how many years to make another 912 residual income coming in? This is conservative. I'm going to show you now my business model. In the next 4 years, I'll have 10,000 customers. They'll be saving on average 250 a year minimum. That's 1.25 million, but I didn't join for that. If they're saving £5 a month, they're making 25 grand a month. If they're saving £2 a month, I'm making 10 grand a month. If they save 50 pence a month, I'm making 2.5 grand a month. Can I wait 4 years for that? Yeah. Do I think it will happen quicker? 100%. Do I think these numbers will be higher? Yes. Do I think that there's a potential that could be $15 or pounds a month? Yes. Does that mean I have to recruit the world to get that money? No. Nobody, not one sign up. Now, somebody said to me yesterday, they asked a question, David, but why are we talking about building a team then, if these are the numbers? I'll tell you why. This is important for you guys to know this. What would you rather, 100 customers or 300 customers? If you went out and got 100 customers yourself, great, you get paid on them. If you introduce 2 people to the business and help them get 100 customers, that's 300 in total. You get paid off of their customer saving too. What would you rather? Leverage. That's why. Okay. Now, if you want to build a team, you can introduce somebody. You get a bonus for doing it. I did not get a bonus for telling someone to download Netflix. You get it in this. On the right, the dual team. Yesterday, there was 187 on the call at one point. There's another 100 plus here today. We're doing these calls every single day at different times and different speakers. All right. It's growing fast. Yesterday, there was a position available from the person that introduced you that you could have taken. It's probably gone now. So then you have to take the next position. So whoever saw it yesterday, you may end up in their team, helping them. So today, there's another position available, the next one available. If you take it today, whoever comes in tomorrow, they may end up in your team. They help you get paid quicker. Simple as that. I love the binary dual team. Now, to get that position, it's £40. That is it. You could literally, by the time I finished, be in the dual team. Message them, hey, give me the code now. I'll pay the 40 quid. Get me in. I'll take it off my partner who's about to go to the pub. I'll do it now. Now, with that, you also get a load of extra add-ons with it if you just want the position. If you want to build it like we do, then there are 3 packages to choose from. This is why I love the industry. Coach class, the cheapest package of the memberships, $250, which is roughly £200. Business class, $500, roughly £400. First class is the top package. Shout out to everyone on first class. First class is $1,000, which is roughly £800. Now, I came in on the first class package. There are 3 reasons why. The first section of I Go booking engine. How many ticks are there in the first class compared to the others? Coach class, you're limited to just hotels, flights, rental cars. Business class, you get access to the cruises as well. First class, everything. That week section, we get access to. So for me and my family, for going and booking our travel, I wanted to have access to everything. The second reason was boomerang codes. These are the customers. To start with today, you get a certain amount given to you with the package. How many would you like? 10, 25, or 50? Obviously, the more, the better. So I wanted to get the most. In terms of dual team, in commissions, if you're wanting to build a team, how much would you like to make per week? Up to 10%, up to 12, or up to 20%? I wanted to make the most. So I wanted to have access to the most, help the most, and earn the most. Now, here's the thing. I said this yesterday. I thought $1,000, £800. I thought, yes, you can. I thought that was per month. Okay. And there are people, you hear the doorbell? That there is Amazon, by the way. I know that for a fact. Okay. So here's the thing. I thought it was £800 a month. I'm saying it in pounds, so I know many on it. I thought it was per month. Why? Because for the last 5.5 years, I've studied business. I've read books like Richard Branson. I've hung around with people that own companies near me. I know the owner of the coffee shop near me. I know how much his outgoings are. Mr. Ray Dutter is on this call, and I know that it costs him tens of thousands per month to run his business. He owns 2 veterinary clinics. Okay, they generate over a million in revenue per year, and it costs him thousands, tens of thousands to run. So for me, running a business from home here, where I can introduce people and help people like Vix get 3,000 customers or drivers, and we get paid on these numbers you see, £800 a month is minimum, is tiny amount. But then they said, no, that's not per month, that's not per year, that is a one-time payment to set up your business. You'd never pay that again. So not 8,000, not 80,000, £800 top package, that's why. Now, if that's out of your price range, we want to get you there. So the next one down is business class. You have 60 days to upgrade. If you can't afford business class, whatever reason, I respect everybody's situation right now. Then on the left is coach class, $250, £200. You are limited on that one. But if that's what you can afford, let's map out a plan. If you're serious about this, we map out a plan and show you how to do it. Now, in terms of running this per month, there is a subscription. It's not 100, it's not 500, it's not 250. It is $99 a month. £80, roughly £80 per month. £20 per week. In London, or where I am, £2.60 is less than the coffee that I have to pay for. That's per day. That's how much it costs to run. Remember I said at the beginning, 95% of people don't own a business. If you're in the top 5% on this call, does it cost you £80 a month to run your business, or does it cost you more? I know it's more. But there'll be people on this call that are saying, I love this business model, but the monthly subscription puts me off. You know what puts them off? They can't afford it. I will tell you straight, they can't afford it. Or maybe they can, but their finances are so tight, like mine used to be, that as much as they love it, they're scared. They're scared because they're already paying their phone bill. They're already paying their Sky subscription. They're already paying their Netflix. They're already paying for Fortnite. Yeah, I know you're out there. They're already paying for their going out every weekend or every other weekend and all the other things that they do, but they're scared of this. Why? Because they're in a comfort zone. Why? Because everything else is a necessity, but maybe not this. Like myself and Kern always say, I actually learned this saying from Kern. This can be for everyone or anyone, but might not be for everyone. Why? We don't know where they are in their life. But if you want to make this work, then that subscription is part of building your business. And we will show people how to help you so that maybe you might not even have to pay it. I'll mention that in the end, okay? But what do you get for that subscription? If you pay the subscription, you get access to the iGo booking engine and see up to 70% off on some of the deals. That in itself is great. Secondly, the boomerang codes, there's 50 in the first class. That's 50 websites I'm going to give out for free. Go on Google and go and have a look and see how much on GoDaddy, how much it costs to run 50 websites per month. More than £80. I can tell you that now. And we're giving out more. The customer, it's free, like Amazon is free. For the customer, free for life. If they save money, you get paid. How many of you would like to help somebody else? Get them on a call like this and say, hey, you need to make money or you want help? Get on this call. You can help people. The technology sells for you. We've got technology that presents for you. And every month, you get an extra 10 more boomerang codes to get 10 more customers every month. That's a minimum 120 per year. Minimum. And you can buy more. Okay? So it's important you understand. Now, I've gone through this in depth. I know I've been about exactly near enough 1 hour. We probably lost some people, and that's no problem at all, because I appreciate this isn't for everyone. But for those of you that have seen this now and you're like, okay, I kind of get it, but I don't, you're like me. This went over my head when it was first shown to me this way, because I don't absorb info very well. I get distracted left, right, and center, which is why Ken said, put your kids away. I bribe mine, they're gone. And now they're ordering on Amazon. All right. But for this, it's really important that you understand that if you are genuinely serious about making a change, whatever that change is, whether you want to make an extra couple of hundred a month or you do want to make that big change, then it's important that you are part of this but plugged in. It's important that you're surrounded by our culture of success in all our different group chats, in all the trainings we're doing. It isn't just about money, and you cannot do this on your own. You can't. You need the support structure. So with that, it's important you know that we don't just teach about money, recruit, customer. It's not just about that. It's also about teaching you about the mindset, teaching you about personal development, teaching you about how to deal with things outside of business. Being around, you've had a crap day at work, come into our environment and let's be around like-minded, successful people that rise by lifting others. And the video, I made a 1-minute video I'm about to share with you of all of our team. And we all went out to Houston about 4 months ago to celebrate the launch of Vibride in Houston, Texas. 7,000 plus out there. And what I want you to pay attention to, guys, is when they're on the stage, they're all holding their flags. They're in our team, all of these, and they're walking the stage because they've had success, so they get recognized on stage. We want that to be you. Before I show you that video, go back to the person that introduced you to this. Let them know if you're number 1, number 2, number 3. This is how simple it is, guys. So when you join, you can do the same thing. Let them know, number 1, if you're only number 1, you're not interested in the business, whatever reason. Maybe you don't believe in it. Maybe you don't like me. Maybe whatever it is. We respect everybody. We won't invite you on a call like this again. And what we'll do, we'll give you a free boomerang code. You just activate it and you can go and look at the prices. And at least we know one child gets a full nourished meal through the Boom Foundation. At least let us do one good deed today. Let them know you're number 1. If you're person number 2, you're interested in the business. Maybe you still don't get it. You have some questions. And financially, maybe you're looking at the cheaper packages on the left because financially it's just not affordable. Let them know you're number 2. At least they'll know their number 2 means that. And they'll help arrange a private call. We'll help answer your questions. And if we're not able to, we'll get someone skilled enough to be able to answer your questions for you. And then we'll show you how to get set up. And then we'll show you the 5-step system that Mr. Bugs put together. The 5 steps are insanely simple. And disclaimer, people that have used the 5 steps have actually made profit in their first 30 days to make enough for the first class package and to cover their monthly subscription. I'm not saying that's a guarantee. I'm not saying that's going to happen for you. It is down to your own hard work, time, and effort. But the steps are that simple. If you follow them, it's achievable because we are proof of it. Let them know you're number 2. Now, if you're number 3, there are not many number 3s that come on this call. But if you're number 3 and you're like us and you're all in, you're a go-getter, and you're looking at the first class package, let them know you're number 3. We'll get your place in the binary in the dual team quick. And then from that, we'll get you set up and show you the 5 steps, welcome you to the team. And then we'll show you exactly how to run with this. And for all of you that join in the month of July, we have a special promotion, a go-getter promotions, where we're giving more bonuses for those that actually run fast in the month of July. We did not do that last month. We're doing it this month. Plug in, run, follow the system, work with the people that are with you. And I can't wait to see you on this journey. I can't wait to see you walk that stage. I can't wait to see you at the next conventions. And even if you don't join the business, I can't wait to see you on some of the most beautiful beaches all around the world. Guys, my name is David Hunt. I am a Diamond Ambassador in the company. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure, as always, to share this. If this is just, even though there's over 100 people in this call, if this has just helped one person today, this call is worth it. This call is worth it. So I want to send my love to all of you. Have a fantastic Sunday. We're halfway through the year. If your New Year's resolution didn't work, then make sure your half New Year's resolution does. Let's have some fun. And I'll leave this bit with you before I play this video. And this might be a bit deep for some people. They may get offended by me, but I was told about this last week. I asked this one question for all of you on this call. Do you know the name of your grandparents? Okay. Do you? Majority of people do. Okay. And I mean this in a really respectful way. Please don't take this disrespectfully. Do you know the name of your grandparents? Yes. Do you know the name of your great-grandparents? This is where some people say yes, and some people say they won't say yes because they're embarrassed to say, I don't know them. Do you know the name of your great-great-grandparents? 4 generations. And I can see Tonga, and I know New Zealand and all these others, they're saying yes right now. This culture they've got is infectious. But do you know the names, genuinely, of 4 generations? And if the answer is no, and you're building a family, are 4 generations deep of your family going to know your name? The only reason why is because they didn't create a legacy. I'll leave that with you. It's a pleasure, guys. Sending love. Enjoy this video. I'll see you on the next call. We're having fun. Let's go. We're having fun. Go get us July. Kern, you got me pumped. I'm going to put the music on. We're going hard. Oh, we're going to do another presentation later on today. We're doing more today. We're having fun. See you soon. 555. Enjoy the video. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Yeah, put it in overdrive, yellows on the lake. Making money with my eyes closed, so when I'm wide awake,